Today we're going to review Jar. I learned about the app from TechCrunch and wanted to explore how the app works. So I think this is very nice. So you just launch and it knows that my name and it's suggesting me to use my phone number. And I am immediately getting a WhatsApp message as well. Okay. Maybe you could have waited to give me that message and not interrupt my onboarding flow. But I would ignore that WhatsApp message. Okay, let's put some number here. Right now, there's a lot of animation, and I actually want to read the text, but I am just looking at the animation, and animation is not explaining me much. So, okay, let me ignore the animation and read the text. You should know this. Your spare changes is invested in 24K pure gold. Awesome. Okay. So chiller from SMS. Okay, after reading the text, I can understand now what the animation is about. So and I'm familiar with some of these apps in West which do that. I think Acorn does it. I don't know if all the users have this context, but yeah, I think there's definitely potential to improve this screen. Okay, just need access to SMS. Char calculates your spare change by reading your transaction SMS. And I'm just now wondering, like, I have Walnut and couple of apps, ET Money, those who are already reading my transaction SMS. And now I'm gonna add Jar to it as well. But of course, Jar has this, that's their main value proposition. So I understand why they want to read my SMS. But you can clearly see that I have these concerns that do I really trust Jar for them to be able to read my transaction SMS? So I would prefer that you build some sort of trust here, that while you will be reading my transaction SMS, but the data will not be misused. I do see now that there is a message here, no personal SMS are read. So that's okay. Auto invest rupees 10 when no spends are detected. This is not too clear to me. So does it mean that if there's no spend, Jar will automatically invest 10 rupees on their own? Or like will it connect to my wallet or bank and then just auto invest 10 rupees from my bank account? Okay, I'll let it read my SMS. Allow. Now the spin the wheel to claim your welcome bonus. Now again, I feel like spin the wheel to claim your bonus. That text should have been a little bolder, like it's a value prop. That should be like a title text, because the first thing I'm looking at is this jar and it's not clear. It's only after reading the text, spin the wheel to claim your bonus, I'm sort of understanding what is to be done. Okay. So, and some animation here or some arrow direction should have been nice here. Let me try, because I'm just thinking that if I rotate it clockwise, probably that's what spinning the wheel means. No, actually that was wrong. I have to hit this button, spin to win. Okay, let me do that. Nice. So I win 2 rupees. Okay. Add it to your jar winning. Okay, this is a really nice animation. All this celebration happening. Even though it's 2 rupees, I feel good. Okay. You own 0 gram. Then start your investment journey. I think you own 0 gram of what? I know that there is a gold icon as well, but I think it could be made a little more explicit. Just especially for the first time user, like I'm using the app for the first time and I'm seeing the screen, and immediately the screen comes and there's just a lot of information to consume. So I think making it explicit is useful. So start your investment journey, 10 rupees daily amount. I can set up auto invest, play games, double your saving, spin to double your most recent saving. Okay, gift gold to someone special. Okay. So I think what was nice though, even though the page loaded, was that this invest now animation, because I think that's the primary action, and that's what app wants the new user to do. I think that's the main success criteria. So let's see. Wow. Yeah. So I think this is really surprising UI. I think same thing I observed when we were like just logging in. It automatically recognized my phone number, name, and I had to just tap here. Here also you saw that I pressed on invest now, and it showed a screen temporarily, and then now like it has got my all the information from Paytm automatically. I don't know if I do pay 10 rupees, it will go through, or Paytm will sort of ask. I guess Paytm will ask me for my UPI code. But I think the integration is nice, but it is also at the same time creating a bit of a trust issue. Like, how much app already knows about me, and it knew my name, it knew my phone number, it now knows my bank account. I think, of course, it's much better to look at the data, but I'm actually not too sure. Maybe this is a better experience because there's no less friction. If there is a dropout, it actually would be a good idea then to explore, like, do users really prefer this kind of experience where everything is sort of automatically populated. Okay, so let me press back, cancel payment, yes. Okay, daily amount, start investing daily, save 10 daily and watch it grow to it this much in 10 years. I think writing this number 864087, it could be better if it is written in lakh, or I think what it is, yeah, 8 lakh 64,000. So you saw that it took me some minute to sort of understand what the amount is. So I think good to just write it out in words. Your savings are invested in 24 karat gold. How much to daily invest? um, you can invest up to 2000 per day. So let's try the set amount. Yeah, so I can slide it here. I think it's not bad, and probably 100 is the amount that everyone sort of selects. So I think it's already filled in. So I think, yeah, I think the UI sort of looks okay. Set up auto invest, spare change auto invested. Okay, so this is how the chiller thing works. Now this one, you see that it's sort of going too quickly for me to sort of understand or read what it was, and I actually want to go back to that information. And it was a lot of text, so I don't know like why I was not allowed to read those texts. I think that's really I would say a bad experience, letting users sort of ability to go back, or sort of read at their own convenience, read at their own like on at their own speed. That would have been better. Okay, you are now ready to set up auto invest via Paytm. Okay, set up. Okay, so now I'm wondering what's the difference between this UI and the earlier UI, and how do I go back? So I'm trying to tap outside, but it is not going back. Maybe that's going back will cancel your auto pay. Are you sure you want to proceed? Yes, because I'm just trying out the app. Okay, now I said cancel, but this is saying auto pay setup is in progress. uh, No, I want to cancel this, please. Okay, whatever you say. Hopefully, I can cancel later if they start deducting. Okay, suppose 30 banks, set up auto invest. Okay, so I can get 24 carat gold delivered at my home as well. Now what's that? Okay, so I think this is just to buy gold, and I can enter pin code. Send a gift. Select a contact. Enter mobile number. Who do you want to gift? Okay, that is straightforward. Spin a wheel. Okay, so that's really nice that the game is locked and will be unlocked on your next transaction. So I think that's a good choice here. Um, so what else? Okay, buy digital gold. Okay, so this is to do with buy digital gold. Apply coupon. So what other thing I can see in the app is like there are like couple of action buttons here which do similar stuff. So I think that could be a way to sort of fix UI to do one thing. One button does just one thing. Maybe that may make this a little neater. Okay, so locker. What is it, locker? So it shows my current value. Send a gift is again available here. Okay, transactions, discover. So discover is more like FAQ and customer support. I'm just wondering why it's called discover. Okay. So some winnings have been credited, and where is my 2 rupees? I wanted to see my 2 rupees somewhere, and equivalent value of milligrams or whatever it might be. I wanted to see that as well. Okay. So yeah, I think all in all, great app. Couple of things stood out for me. For example, the login and all was really smooth. Certain places UIs like especially the celebration UI and all. I really like that. I also like that how payment hasn't made easier, but I just would want to double check if it has made it so easier that people might start suspecting the app, that it is getting a lot more information about a user. So I think that's something that one needs to look at. Also, I think the app is in English. It could be interesting. And of course, I know it's a startup, so probably they have to prioritize. But I think definitely a use case, more of a use case for tier two, tier three city as well. So that's my review for this app. I think it looks interesting. I think the idea that get people to start investing even with just 10 rupees or even with the change from the SMS text that it's going to read. I think that's really interesting. And that's all for now. Thank you. Bye bye.